Learning doesn't happen when people just listen. It happens when they do reflect, try, fail, and try again. That's why active learning is essential in adult education. It's not just more engaging, it's more effective. Active learning means moving away from passive consumption, like lectures or long videos, and inviting learners to participate, think, and apply in real time. Let's explore what that looks like and why it works. First, think, pair, share. This classic strategy is powerful and flexible. Here's how it works. Pose a question. Give learners time to think and jot down ideas. Then pair up to discuss. Finally, share insights with the larger group. It works in person, online, or even asynchronously through discussion threads or shared docs. This method gives everyone a voice, not just the loudest ones. Second, case studies and scenarios. Present learners with a real-world challenge or story. Ask them to analyze it, solve a problem, or reflect on what they would do. Scenarios add relevance. They bring theory to life and allow adults to draw on their experience. You can do this individually, in pairs, or groups. Third, role play. Yes, even with adults. Role play builds empathy, confidence, and communication skills. Try scenarios like a difficult feedback conversation, a customer complaint, or a team decision. Let learners step into different perspectives and debrief what they notice. Fourth, polls and quick checks. Use short polls, thumbs up, thumbs down, or even emoji reactions to gauge understanding and energy in the room. Quick check-ins help you adapt and keep learners mentally engaged. Fifth, peer teaching. When learners explain something to someone else, they deepen their own understanding. Assign mini topics for learners to research and present. Use small groups for teach-back activities. Let learners lead parts of the session when possible. Sixth, gallery walks or idea walls. In person, use sticky notes on a wall. Online, use virtual whiteboards or shared slides. Pose a prompt or question. Have learners add their thoughts, then rotate through and comment on others' ideas. This creates visual collaborative learning and shows the range of thinking in the room. Seventh, real-time reflection. Don't just save reflection for the end. Build it in throughout. Pause and ask, what's standing out for you so far? What's one thing you want to remember from this section? How does this apply to your world? Reflection turns activity into insight. Eighth, games and simulations. Learning doesn't have to be dry. Use low-tech games, quizzes, or simulations to reinforce key ideas. Try a time-based challenge, scenario card sort, or friendly competition. Gamified learning sticks because it's fun and memorable. Ninth, 1-minute papers. At the end of a session or module, ask learners to write one quick response. What did you learn? What's one question you still have? What would you apply tomorrow? This checks understanding, reinforces key ideas, and gives you feedback as a facilitator. 10th, learning journals. Encourage learners to keep a short reflection log. After each session, they can jot down what I learned, what surprised me, what I want to explore next. Journals build self-awareness and ownership. Now, here's the secret to making active learning work. It's not about adding more. It's about designing with purpose. Ask, what do I want learners to feel, think, or do during this moment? Then choose a method that brings that to life. Active learning isn't about noise or movement. It's about meaningful engagement. Because when learners are involved, they care. When they apply, they remember. And when they reflect, they grow. So make your sessions come alive. Invite participation. Design with action in mind. Because learning that sticks is learning that's lived.